let's see what's inside of the Bluetti box. Some information there. Let's see, this box we have chargers and cables. I've read that the Bluetti AC charger is inefficient because the fan runs all the time and makes quite a bit of noise. So I don't know why Bluetti doesn't have a more efficient unit. Cables. Let's look at the unit itself. So it is kind of heavy. I think it weighs 21 pounds. So let's take a look at it here. Hopefully you can see it good. Let's see what it'll do. So this way you can get a better look at it. One of the reasons I got this is because I live in the country and it doesn't take much for our electricity to go out. And also I'm looking forward to going camping, and this will provide just enough power for what I need to last a couple of days. Now the charger, I shouldn't say charger, the solar panel that comes with this is over $300. So I didn't have $300. So I went to Amazon and I got a small miniature panel, 100 watt panel that I will be using to charge this when I go camping. Again, the Bluetti panel was over $300, and it's nice. You know, you can fold it up, but again, I don't have $300. I'd love for Bluetti to send me one so I can test it. But so for now, I'm using the little small $70 neck tech panel that I ordered from Amazon for $70. That's 100 watt to help charge this up. So let me turn it on and see what's going on here. Let's see. All right, it's turned on. Okay. I don't know if you can see it well. It says it's 80% charge. I wish that it had the actual battery percentage, you know, 81, 82, 83, because it only does it in 20% increments. Okay, so cigarette lighter. I think it says that is a 10 amp output, 12 volt, 10 amp. And you have 100 watt output, a 5 volt, 3 amp output, 2 USB 3 amp outputs, I should say. And it's 2 PD3 100 watt amp outputs, or yeah, DC output. All that on that side is DC output. And for the AC output, it's 2 with the ground, and it looks like 2 without the ground. Pure sine wave AC output. So that'll be good for my electronic devices. So let's check and see. Okay, there's the input charge. So you can put 12 to 28 volts, 200 watt max input. And maybe one day I can get a 200 watt foldable Bluetti panel. But that's what I have right now. Let's look at the back side. Okay, after getting on the top, you can use wireless charging. I don't think my phone was wireless charging, so that didn't help me much. But it's convenient if you have one. And the back side, if I can get it. Back side. Sorry, the focus is off there. So that's what it looks like. The vents on both sides. Now, Bluetti, I wish the screen display would stay on more. I think if you barely push it, it comes back on. So this is what it looks like. And I will hook the little cheap panel I have to it and see if we can charge it up to 100 watts. Okay. So I have that 100 watt panel hooked to it. And if you look at the Bluetti, it is charging. It's pulling in 74 watts. Turn it back on. So the panel's pulling in 74 watts. And you can see that good. So that's good. Now 74 watts would take it a long time to charge. But 74 watts, that's a pretty good amount of power. So I think it's a maximum it'll allow is 160 watts to charge. So maybe a 200 amp panel would be better. It'll self-regulate no higher than 160 watts. So it looks good. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And again, like I said, I have it off of a small 100 watt panel that only costs $70. And the 100 watt panel, questions I had, of course, is to make sure that it fit a conventional solar panel, which it does. So I'm glad Bluetti does that. So if you don't have the expensive foldable Bluetti panels, you can still use a typical solar panel. So I hope you like this video, and I'll check you guys out later.